Most people wait for a breaking point before they decide to change. They think transformation requires drama, a moment so intense it forces them to wake up. But wisdom teaches something different. Life doesn't turn around in a flash, it turns around quietly, one decision at a time. There's an old proverb that says, "He who rules his spirit is stronger than one who conquers a city." Think about that. The hardest battle you'll ever fight isn't with your circumstances, your boss, or the world. It's with yourself. Every distraction you indulge, every impulse you obey, is a small surrender. And surrender builds a life you never intended. The Stoics taught that you cannot control everything. Most things other people, luck, the economy, are beyond your reach. But what you can control are your thoughts, your actions, your responses. Proverbs echoes the same truth. A wise man owns his path. A fool blames the road. Owning your life starts by taking responsibility, even for the choices you once avoided. Think of Pinocchio, the puppet who wanted freedom without responsibility. He chased pleasure, avoided consequence, ignored advice, and kept looking for the easy path. Every wrong turn cost him, until he finally understood that being real requires discipline, honesty, and self-mastery. That's the same lesson for you and me. We can't skip the work and expect to wake up changed. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Motivation is fleeting, like the wind. Discipline is steady, like the roots of a tree. Acting consistently, even when you don't feel like it, shapes who you are. The plans of the diligent, Proverbs says, lead surely to abundance. The plans of the inspired, the impulsive, the untrained, they rarely do. Pleasure has a price. Every indulgence leaves a mark on your focus, your energy, your clarity. The world is full of shortcuts disguised as happiness. Stoicism calls it slavery to desire. Proverbs warns, "He who loves pleasure will become poor." Pinocchio's pleasure island wasn't evil, it was alluring. It promised freedom while quietly stealing his potential. The lesson is simple. Unchecked pleasure is never free. It comes with chains you won't see until it's too late. This is where discipline, even sexual discipline, quietly changes the game. Celibacy isn't about denying life. It's about controlling your energy, focusing it where it matters. Desire left unbridled drains clarity. Focus returns when impulses are managed and self-respect grows naturally. Pinocchio learned this too, in his own way, listening to his conscience, resisting immediate temptation, choosing what was right over what was easy. The conscience whispers, not shouts. Jiminy Cricket wasn't a loud enforcer, he was a guide. And the same is true in real life. Your inner voice, the quiet nudge that says, "Don't do that," or "Focus here," is your compass. Ignore it, and it fades. Honor it, and it becomes strength. Discipline isn't just external, it's internal. The Stoics also taught voluntary hardship, choosing discomfort to strengthen the will. Cold showers, fasting, silence, rigorous training, not to suffer, but to prepare. Because life will test you anyway, often in ways you cannot control. Hard things done willingly build resilience. Easy lives build fragility. Proverbs says, "Iron sharpens iron." Pinocchio's transformation didn't happen in comfort. It happened through effort, self-control, and facing the consequences of his choices. Order in your life turns chaos into direction. Wake early, train your body, work before pleasure, limit distractions, prepare your work and establish your field. Discipline is not a restriction, it's a framework for freedom. The more consistent your habits, the more your life begins to respond to you rather than against you. Transformation isn't loud, it isn't flashy, it doesn't need an audience. Pinocchio became real not by wishing, not by shortcuts, not by taking the easy path. He became real through honesty, effort, and discipline. And so can you. Master your impulses, guard your mind, listen to your conscience, live with restraint. Do this consistently, quietly, without announcing it to the world. And over time, your life begins to respond. Not instantly, not dramatically, but permanently. You become real. You become strong. You become free.